I've started a druid build, a Pur Mage Druid. Actually just had to restart because I got glitched halfway through. But as you can see, we're clearing it pretty easy. No biggie. I built a sorceress for my league start with Spark. It ended up being incredibly powerful. So I decided to, when I realized that the druid had enhanced caster abilities and caster abilities that synced really good with rage, I decided to make a druid build. I was gonna do the anamorph thing, but you know, it just didn't seem that appeasing to me. It's not that it wasn't powerful, it's just that I just wasn't feeling it. And the Jinn, I know a lot of people were enjoying the Jinn ascendancy, and you know, we're making really powerful builds with it. But when I put it on and I tried it for a little bit, I got a character to ascendancy to unlock the Jinn, and I really didn't like him, and I didn't want to invest the time. I only chose one. I chose the Jinn to the far right, and I really didn't like it, so I just kind of moved on from it. The Wyvern build is pretty strong. I dabbled in it a little bit. The bear, out of all of them, I think I like the werewolf the best. I mean, the Wyvern and the wolf and the bear were really strong too, but I think out of all three, my favorite was the wolf. Initially, when we were getting the update before the patch even dropped, I was thinking to myself, you know, what about the bear? I was really most excited about the bear. And yeah, the bear was powerful. It had really powerful slams and what have you, but ultimately, I don't know. Like, I think I've just kind of overplayed druids, period. You know what I mean? Because the guy who played him with Diablo as well. Not that, you know, it's not fun, but I think I'd rather it be something I revisit at a later date rather than, you know, playing druid entirely and dumping hours and hours into it. I feel like I got the most gratification out of making a sorceress, a spark sorceress, because a couple leagues ago I started one, and I didn't get to finish it. I didn't get all the way through it, and I was kind of disappointed about that before league finished. So I was like, you know, why don't I go back and revisit that? And it was a good call on my part because I really enjoyed building it. Turned out really powerful. It's running mid-tier maps right now with flying colors, juice mid-tier maps. So turned out pretty good. And then I was like, you know, what build path am I gonna go on next? And since I got so much experience into running Spark, I'm like, I wonder how I can find another ascendancy that goes really well with Spark. And then lo and behold, I looked back at the Druid again. I was like, oh yeah. So there's a lot of spells and things to do with casting as far as the Druid goes. Not only do they excel at melee combat, but they also excel in spell damage and spells and mana and, you know, that sort of thing. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to revisit Spark with the Druid class. And so far, so good. It's turned out beautifully. I'm having fun with it. And couldn't be happier with the current state of my build. Right now we're working to unlock Apocalypse, which is a skill I have yet to be able to use, so I'm really looking forward to it as well. I thought I'd have a lot more fun with the summoning builds. Not a huge fan of summoning. I know they're powerful. I know they do the job, really good for farming. But as far as, you know, having fun playing it, I don't get much gratification from sitting back and just staying tanky and letting minions do my bidding. I dabbled in using wolves. I haven't heard much about anybody using wolves yet, but for one, my initial thoughts of the wolves is they were really weak as far as the summoned wolves go. But I also seen a lot of skill nodes for active skills happening on minion death too. So I think that's the main thing behind it is, you know, getting them to take action after death more than during life. At least not with heavy investment, that is. The shield that I'm running is a unique shield that I feel like is going to do wonderfully because it has a almost 50% cooldown rate for my skills. So I'm going to be running Archon, see if I can incorporate like Archmage and some of the more powerful skills that we have available for summoners in PoE 2. I mean for mages in PoE 2. Well, we've seen that. That was pretty difficult. A little bit more difficult than it should be, but not bad. Huge on bow builds. I built one or two of them, but it's not my first pick. I'm pretty excited to see how this scales now that we've unlocked it. So cast time, less than a second, cast per second 1.2, duration 12 seconds. Not bad. Hailstorm, meteor, crash lightning. Golly. This thing does massive damage. Has a really high base crit chance. And this is why I chose this ascendancy. Build glory by hitting enemies with elemental damage. When you have maximum glory, you become the walking apocalypse for a duration, triggering one of the multiple powerful elemental skills at an interval with this buff lasts. So I think one of the first things we're going to want to do is we're going to want to decrease the duration. Or the cooldown rather, not the duration. Increase the duration and decrease the cooldowns. And then after that, it's all damage. So this is basically like having a cast on crit without having to invest in cast on crit. It's incredibly powerful. And hopefully we don't even have to cast it ourselves. Hopefully it casts by itself, because that would be even more powerful. Let's find out. And if there's any other way we can build glory faster, maybe proccing more elemental ailments outside of just proccing more elemental ailments. Maybe just some way of building glory faster. Maybe by some sort of item or something. It's building. I have a feeling this is going to be an absolute boss melter. Oh man, you actually have to trigger it in yourself. I guess that could be a good thing, because then you could save it. You don't just have to have it proc. We go over here and we'll see what it does to this boss over here. There's a boss monster over here somewhere. We'll proc it on him, see what it does. Here we go. First we're gonna proc this. There we go. Oh my goodness. That did work. You could easily one-shot bosses with that spell. Especially if you increase the duration. Not bad, not bad. I've had faster clear speeds, but that's not bad. And I really like that apocalypse maneuver. That thing is really powerful. It's going to scale very nicely with this build.